It's 6:45 at night time.
Oh, okay, so not too bad. Okay, we were almost feeling guilty.
But we do have Australia. Do we have a few Aussies in the group? Someone was saying they're from Australia. Or was someone telling fibs?
Zach. Someone said, yeah, Zach said that, I think. In the last one. Zach. In the last one.
Go on, Zach. Where is he? But Lily, first of all, introduce yourself.
I'm Lily. I'm 10 years old and 50.
So Lily's got some friends in the background, I believe. Lily, what's your question?
What do you know now that you wish you knew when you started doing what you do now?
Oh, that's a good question, Lily. What do I know now that I wish I'm more than capable. I'm more than capable to get the job done. I just have to believe in myself to do it. Self-confidence is so powerful. You don't have to know all the answers. You just need to believe in yourself to just start that process. So that's what I wish I just knew in the beginning, that, you know, I do have the skills. I just have to believe in myself. The same thing with you guys as well. If you feel like you're hesitating, just really understand that now is the time to, the idea is in your head. That's more than enough now to get the ball rolling. That's a cool question. Thanks for that. I like your wallpaper behind you too. That's really cool.
Yeah, Lily always mentioned for wallpaper. Don't you miss butterflies?
How many butterflies? Have you actually counted the amount of butterflies when you're bored?
No,
or you
one single wall is probably about 100 or something.
Wow, do they glow in the dark or no?
No.
Oh, they're still so pretty though. That's nice.
All right, Lily, your homework is to count them all. No, not really. I'm joking. Let's make good use of our time, okay? That was a bit naughty of me. Okay, Lily, thank you for that epic question. Now we have the wonderful Alex. So Alex, are you ready, mate?
Yeah.
Alex, introduce yourself. Go.
So what did you want to be before you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
Oh, I like this question. Actually, not many people know the actual true answer to this, but I actually wanted to be a Formula One car driver. I wanted to race cars. Yeah, Formula One. But you know, I just played Xbox and Nintendo, and that was my closest that I got. But yeah, I wanted to be a car like a car racer. Yeah.
So,
good question. I really like that. That's
a wicked question, Zach. Well done.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm all the way in the UK and Lenita's all the way in Australia, so I won't have to get in the car with her. And
I'm a safe driver when I have friends in the car.
Oh, great. So you don't. You're innocent.
Joking. I'm a really good driver. Yep.
Wicked, Alex. That was a sick question, man. Wicked. Liam, you are next. Unmute yourself, mate, first of all. Unmute yourself. Liam. Liam, do you want to unmute yourself? So just while Liam's unmute yourself, Liam wants to be a fighter pilot, Lenita. How cool is that?
Oh, wow. Yeah. That is so cool. That beats driving. I'd be in the air. That's so cool.
It is really cool. Liam, are you struggling to unmute yourself, bro? Oh, there we go.
What would you say was the person who inspired you?
Ooh, person that inspired me. That's such a good question. I think for me, you know, it's easy to say maybe celebrities or athletes, but it was really something closer to me, and it was actually my mum. Like, I grew up with divorced parents, so I actually didn't have a dad growing up. My mum was a sole parent, so my mum took care of me growing up. And I just think for me, witnessing how strong she was and really, you know, really helped us, no matter the hardships she faced, she really inspired me throughout my life. And that's probably why I work with kids as well, and I want to be a mentor for kids too. So yeah, that's the person that probably inspired me the most, my mum. That was a good question. Thank you.
Great. Nice one, Liam. And these are very crucial questions, aren't they? Because it sounds
you
know, we need to do, in order to be an entrepreneur, we need to do the foundation work just here. So, Zach, you are next, buddy. So, Zach, unmute yourself if you can, bro. Can you? Oh, Zach's turned into a dog. Zach, is your mic working yet, mate? Just give me a yes or a no on your head. No, it's not. Okay, bro. So Zach is, I believe, are you half Australian or full Australian?
Type in the chat.
Yeah, fully focused. That's all he is. Okay, cool. Who is your? Oh, it's half. Thank you, mate. It's half Australian.
I was like, who is my half role model? Who is my role model? Oh, a little bit similar to the question before, but I think for me, I really look up to. It's a good question. Okay, I'm going to be really cheesy here and, just be myself. I know people judge me on this, but for me, the role models in my life are actually the kids that I work with. So I know a lot of the time people think, oh, I can look up to someone older than me, but a lot of the time, guys, like I get my inspiration from kids that I work with. So that's why I always say, don't underestimate how powerful you are as a child, because like I'm much older, but the teenagers and the kids I work with, they actually inspire me. Liam, kid power. I love that. It's so true. But yeah, that was a good question. Zach. My role models are actually the kids. They're my like superheroes that are around me. So yeah.
That's epic. That's beautiful. Thank you, Zach. That's an awesome question. You half Australian. You. What's the other half, by the way? Just curious. Ebony, you are next. Are you ready to mute yourself? English, cool. Ebony, yes, go for it, go.
How old were you when you started doing business?
Great question, Ebony. I think, it was about 5 years ago. So 24. I'm 29 now. So when I was 24, I started to think about this idea. I never thought it was an option. I just, went to school, got my good grades, went to university, became a teacher. I just, I ticked the boxes, and then I realized, oh, business is an option too. So I was 24. If I would give my younger self another type of advice, I would say, you're never too young to start it, and on top of your grades and school and get everything else under your belt. I would say if you're interested, start entertaining the idea at a much younger age. But yeah, I started when I was 24. That was a good question. Thank you.
That was a cool question. Thank you, Ebony. Look, she's so on point. She just muted herself then. It's like, mute. Question. Mute. All right then. So anybody else got any questions? So Kieran, whoa, Kieran is shaking his head. Kieran always has a question. Bro, unmute yourself anyway and introduce yourself, please.
I'm Kieran, and I'm 11 years old. I don't have a question today because I think everyone else has asked the questions that I wanted to ask. So,
well, if you did have a question and you only had 10 seconds to ask it, what would the question be?
How does your job make you feel?
Ooh, love this one.
You did have a question.
It makes me feel happy. At the end of the day, happy. I would do this, every day, all day. I would do this even if I wasn't getting paid. Like, I just love my job. I love working with kids. So yeah, I just feel really happy, a little bit of a goofball at times. I really, love just being like a kid too. So it's a good excuse for me to be like a kid, working with kids. I'm sure you can relate, Dale.
Oh, hugely relate. Absolutely. Peter Pan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why, nice one, Kieran. Very polite. Good boy. What's the point? Why do we need to grow up for? We don't need to grow up. When we grow up, we just lose our childlike spirit, and we lose our creativity. The kids, rightly so, kids inspire you, the role models, because they're so creative, they're so innovative, they're so they so want to attack what they've got, and it's unfortunately the adults that were once those kids, the adults that don't attack what they've got, or don't want to use their purpose, or don't want to drive forward, or get fear of failure, or fear of judgment, or fear of other people judging them, is because they've listened to the noise. and they've listened to it. They've allowed other people to stop them, and there's no blame. You can't blame him or her or them for stopping you from achieving your dreams. You're the one to blame because you chose to listen. So don't freaking listen, okay?
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, there's one more question, by the way, which is, if you, oh, sorry, no, what would you change, get it out there, would you change anything in your past to get where you are now?
Oh, to be honest, I don't think I would, because it's led me to this exact moment, which is hanging out with you all. And I really do mean that. Like, this has been such a beautiful blessing, you know, hanging out with you guys tonight. So if I had to change anything in my past, my path now, my current life now, I don't think it would have led me to this if I was to change my past. So I think we should just all accept and trust the process and trust what life has in store for us. And we never make mistakes. We do make mistakes, but I don't want you to ever feel like you have to regret anything. It should never be a regret. It should be a lesson. What did life teach me? You know, if something bad is happening and you wish things were different, just think about, what is life teaching me? Where's it going to get me to? So everything that I've done in my life prior to meeting you guys, it was meant to be, because it led me to the exact moment that we're here together. So yeah, that's pretty much, I'm such a cheeseball, Dale, but I love it. But that's me. That's who I am. But I really do mean that. It's really led me to here. So I wouldn't change a thing.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love the cheese. The cheese is good. I think that's so cool. Thank you so much for dedicating an hour of your time, by the way, Lenita. I know these kids are fully appreciate you've got so many new fans now. Where can people find you, if you don't mind them?
Yeah, definitely. Well, you guys can find me on Instagram if you're on Instagram, or YouTube. It depends on the platforms you guys use. But if you might have to, you know what, I might add in the link on the video my full name, because I have a long last name. It's a Butcherbake, but it's 11 letters, so we might have to type it in for the kids. But if you just type in my name on Instagram and we can connect on there. I go live daily on my Instagram, so we can obviously always have conversations live, and you guys can join me on there. And yeah, it just comes down to if they're on Instagram or not, or YouTube. You can find me on YouTube too.
There you go. I'll put it in the chat. Is that how you spell it?
Yes, very impressed. But you guys can catch me there. I always have motivational content and live videos for you as well. So I have a lot of kids on my Instagram too.
Yeah, awesome. That is so cool. I just want to congratulate Oswald for not barking throughout that as well. So thank you, little fella.
Oh, there you go.
Right to him. Guys, girls, it's been an absolute privilege. I love this so much. It's so cool. And yeah, we're both not getting paid for this, and we're doing it because we love it. Well, I'm not getting any money for this, neither is Anita. So it's cool. It's brilliant. It's really important as well. Just keep on going with our dreams. Okay, so what would you say? Last one, and we're definitely going to go final words of wisdom from Lenita.
Final words of wisdom would be, you are more than enough and you are loved. So everything else in your life that you achieve from now moving forward is an absolute bonus, because at this exact time you are enough and you are loved in your life. That's what I wanted to leave you with.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's so cool. Thank you again. It's been an absolute privilege. I've been so excited for this one.
Me too. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, everybody's all unmuted now, hopefully. So
Bye.
say goodbye to Lenita.
Bye-bye.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Great questions.
Bye.
Legend.
Bye.